Thank you for joining us on Emotional Embuffination News. I know these are uncertain times and we're seeing all sorts of unprecedented things happening, but we are here live with David Enevoltson, who's on the scene with the coronavirus and has actually gotten a chance to do a brief interview specifically, as I understand it, about the language that everyone is using describing the coronavirus. David, is that correct? That's right. Thank you, David. I am here on the scene with the coronavirus, and in this unprecedented opportunity to do an interview, we had to go live with it. So, Mr. Virus, thank you for agreeing to do this interview.
You are most certainly welcome, David. Thank you for having me.
Now, Mr. Virus, it's my understanding that there's some kind of a message that you have to humanity about the use of language related to uncertainty. Is that a correct statement?
That is completely accurate, David, and thank you for asking. Here's the thing. I thrive on destruction and death, and what I would like more than anything is for humanity to just live in absolute terror and kind of to wipe itself out. And one of the things that I have noticed is that my presence has induced in humanity this ability to use the word unprecedented or the word uncertainty to shape reality.
Now, maybe you can elaborate on that a little bit, because it's my understanding that your presence and your release into the human population is actually what's causing the problem. I mean, you don't deny that you are causing deaths in some people at least, right? I know there's some debate about how many deaths are being caused, but there is a real fear here, a legitimate fear. Am I correct?
David, the thing that I think people are missing about this equation is not that I am dangerous, because I admit there are certain people I'm going to kill, there are certain people I'm going to severely injure. The real issue, though, is the fear that I'm creating, and which, don't get me wrong, I think is absolutely wonderful. In fact, I almost find it amusing that people are this destroyed by just the sheer fear of me. But here's the thing. People shape their realities the way that they look at their realities. The things that they project into the world, the things that they think about, that they dwell on, shape what's going to happen. And so your words become extremely important. And if you are using words to describe something like the world is uncertain right now, or if you say things like this is an unprecedented time, all of a sudden you put yourself into this situation where you feel like the world is chaotic and scary, and I win.
Okay, now, Mr. Virus, hang on a second, though. You can't deny that we are living in a very different time right now. Your presence within human beings has really changed the way all of us are doing business. I mean, that is true, is it not?
Here's the thing, though, that I think you're missing is part of this equation. Things are always uncertain from a certain perspective. If you walk around in your daily life, before I ever made it onto the scene, before everyone was quarantined and running away from me, then you would see that things were still uncertain from a certain perspective. That is to say, you might have had your job, you might have had your spouse, and at any given moment you could have come home and you found your spouse in bed with another person, or you might have been hit by a bus and get killed. You might have been injured so badly that you can't carry on with your normal day-to-day activities. You might lose your job because your company was downsizing. There always exists uncertainty. But when you start to look at it like it is uncertainty, that's when I've got you. And that's when you're living in fear. And so this isn't really about the fact that I'm here, because there's always unknowns. And just because things are changing right now doesn't mean that it's any different from what was going on before. There was just an illusion of certainty when things were going on before, but now people are creating the illusion of uncertainty just because things that they're familiar with are in flux. But things are always in flux. And so the end effect is I'm having a negative impact on the whole world because you guys are terrified and you are shaping the world that you are looking at by using words like uncertain or unprecedented, or these are scary times, and we start to think, wow, these really are scary times, and I love it.
That is kind of terrifying, and as I think about it, Mr. Virus, I think you're right. I look back at some of just the blog articles that I've written, and I've used some of those terms. I've said things like, these are unprecedented times and all this uncertainty that's in the air. But as you describe it, I'm starting to think, wow, I did really give a lot of attention to this. So thank you for highlighting that. Anything else that you'd like to leave our viewers with?
I just want to say, please carry on with describing the world as being uncertain and scary, because I'm having the most wonderful year I've ever had, and it's fantastic how terrified people are. It's fantastic how I am able to spread death and destruction, and I just, thank you all.
I'm not really sure how to respond to that, Mr. Virus, but I appreciate you being so forthright about what's going on. I guess one final follow-up question that I have, why are you being so forthright about this if indeed people are lured in, so to speak, by this fear and this chaos destruction that you are so thriving on? Why are you so free about telling everybody?
Very simply, David, because it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to listen to you. Nobody's going to care if you go and tell them to stop labeling the world as being uncertain or scary or unprecedented. They just won't care. And this news broadcast that you're doing right now is absolutely irrelevant. I will have power over those people no matter what you say or do.
Those are some heavy and mildly terrifying words, my friend. Well, thank you very much for this interview. I'm going to roll it back to you, David. That's all we have on the scene, and thank you. Yes, thank you, David, for that unprecedented interview. It's funny because as I'm watching this interview with the coronavirus, I'm recognizing that we are saying that a lot. We're saying a lot of uncertain, everything's uncertain, we're leading through uncertain times, there's a lot of uncertainty in the air, that kind of thing. So I've even found myself saying it quite a bit. So it's very interesting that the coronavirus is that interested in our saying that and really wants it to. So maybe we should amend our language. With that, if you want to see more emotional Embuffination news, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also check out the resources we have on www.embuffination.com. And that's all we have for right now, so we'll return you to your regular broadcast. If you want some help with making sure that you are oriented correctly, especially in all this corona time, then check this out. It's a guided journal called My Reality Generator. It has guided prompts to help you stay positive and focused on the things that you want. It's also got free journaling sections. You can learn more at www.myrealitygenerator.com.